Hi.
How are you? Quiet, Kim. Welcome to the show that is the best show since Potential Cast. Long rested soul. Whatever that is. So,
Angel has one.
Angel also has the most amazing chat with a gentleman named Skip, but we're going to get to that.
My fucking favorite.
Welcome, Internet. We have a treat for you, and treat
again.
number one is we have a guest on RedemptionCast, you say? And it's not Tim Minear.
Is this the first ever RedemptionCast guest?
Official guest who wasn't a substitute, right?
Official, yeah. Official scheduled.
Official guest.
Wait, are we actually starting the podcast right now?
Very soon. Well, we've already started the YouTube version, Robin.
Okay, so this is the YouTube version. This is the
version. This is the integral version of the podcast.
This is the explicit cut.
This is the explicit cut, indeed. What are you saying?
RedemptionCast After Dark.
After
That's
dark.
what this is.
Which just means it's after 4:30 p.m. That's really all it means at this point in time. Introduce yourself, guest, for the YouTube audience.
Hi, I'm Kaila.
Kaila!
Now, Kaila has been wanting desperately to get into Potential Casts and kind of couldn't quite get into that because she didn't sign up in 2007. So she hopped on the chance to get onto RedemptionCast.
Yes.
Sorry. I was shushing you. I was shushing my iPad, Robin. Please go on.
Oh, sorry.
You go on, Robin.
I didn't want to talk over myself.
Oh, it wasn't you. It was the other thing.
Oh. Oh, are you watching Angel right now? We can wait.
No, it was the thing that we're gonna play. No?
Okay.
You're hilarious. All right. So go ahead, Robin. Start over. Kaila has been campaigning.
Yeah. She's been on the trail across the country, trying to get on this show.
Did you have to get 1,000 signatures signed, Kaila, before Robin would listen to your request?
Yes, and unfortunately I fell short, but Robin was pretty awesome about it.
A rarity.
No, I'm never usually very awesome.
Ouch.
Yeah, I've been listening to your Potential Cast for about 3 years, and
is that all?
Yeah, I just discovered it
that.
through, I believe it was through The Art of Slaying I started listening
awesome.
to. And then the Slayerettes, and then I found you guys.
Wait, there are other Buffy podcasts?
There are. But you guys were the best because I've been trying to get people to watch Buffy for years, and I was like, you know what? These people stuck it out, so can you.
That's awesome.
Right. What did you watch the whole series, both of them?
Yes. I'm not even sure how I got into it. My dad was a huge fan of the movie, so I think I was like a year old when it came out.
Oh,
so he would constantly make me watch it, and he'd play the Paul Rubens scene over and over again when he died.
That's the best.
So that's what it was. It was the dying scene for me, and a good friend of mine thought the movie was on, so she invited me over, and it turned out to be the show, and we deceived their parents by watching it.
What was the first episode? Do you remember?
The first episode, I believe, was Teacher's Pet.
Nice.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's
and I remember.
Mantis, right?
So you got the bug?
Yeah, and I just remember we had to do that as kids.
Nice.
We had to knock praying mantises off our trees. So I always associated it with that. So, yeah.
Wow.
All right. Well, welcome, and
I think that's the best origin story we've had.
so far. I think I'll play this at the end between songs. I think that'll be a new feature. The whole little, hi, how are you? How were you introduced to the show and to the
What's
podcast
that?
and stuff. The little preamble interview. I think we'll do that.
Ah, gotcha.
Well, change things
You don't
up
have
a
to do
little bit.
two theme songs for every episode. I was just saying, play mine
no.
since I'd put it work into
At
it.
the end, in between my copyright infringements, Robin.
Oh my
Yes,
God!
Yes,
I
that part.
I listened to this week's episode, last week's or 3 weeks ago's episode while I was doing dishes just to get ready to be on, and fucking Love Bites, dude.
Love Bites
I was
is the
washing
best.
I was like, will we make love?
Oh, I love Def Leppard.
Yeah,
the
totally.
So we have a very special treat. We have 2 theme songs today. One, we'll play the first one by Robin. Robin, you named it the same as the last one, right?
It was like a 3_2
One.
or something like that.
3_1, I think. I think
Something
he used
like
the
that.
same
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
All right. That's why it asked me
Check
to
the
replace
date of it.
Yeah, well, the thing is I just uploaded it to Dropbox to have easy access. So you tell me if this isn't the one that you want. So do you want to do the whole preamble and then play the theme, or do you want to play the theme first? It's
so much pressure.
I'm just asking questions.
We'll do the
She
old.
cannot take it much longer.
Hello, computer.
Hello? You guys are cutting out. Oh,
Oh,
is it
that's just me being weird.
That's okay. We can hear each
I'm
other.
moving my phone a lot like this.
Good.
Do the old song. We'll do the intro, and then you can say something about that being something old, and now we can try out something new. And
Okay, let's do that. Good idea.
Yeah.
So let me just load it up. Hopefully you guys can hear this.
kind of like say check it out.
Joe's a vampire, has his soul and he's glad to see ya. He fights the darkness with Wesley, Lord, Fred, God, and that Cordelia. He lives at Hyperion Hotel, and still grooms with that Nancy boy hair Angel's a vampire, and this is his show. Vampires can't really get pregnant, so vote S-O-D.
It's true. You're listening to RedemptionCast. My name is Robin.
Oh, I'm Stephanie.
This is Kimberly.
And I'm Alirio.
Hey!
Hey!
Oh, and I forgot to say we're doing the episode, season 3, episode 2, that vision thing. Wow, we're really messed up. I was supposed to do that
That's
before the
okay.
song.
That's fine.
Cordelia's already painful visions start to have more serious physical side effects.
Poor Cordelia.
Poor Cordy. Hey, everyone. Chris made us a theme. Let's listen.
Okay.
Yay!
Yay!
That was awesome.
That was a Chris
Ghost
theme.
Watch.
Thank you, Chris. Ghost Watch. Awesome. All right. Now that that's settled,
Let's welcome our guest.
we have a guest. Guest, announce yourself.
Yes.
Guest, are you still with us?
Guest. Guest.
I think we scared our guests off already.
Oh, no, she
I
can't
think
hear
she's-
us.
I think she's like Elsa.
Maybe she's on mute.
No, she's not on mute. Can I chat with her? Nope.
Did she log off by accident?
No, she's there. I can see her.
Speak, damn you!
Oh, this
There's
is like
no,
that
like,
scene from
chat
Unfriended.
I haven't seen that, thank goodness.
Oh, they do a scary gag with lag, where like the person appears frozen and then something freaky happens.
How do
She's
I
here.
chat with her?
I
Hello?
see her moving.
Hi.
Hey! There
Hey.
you go.
There's our guest. Guest, announce yourself.
I'm Kaila. Hi.
Hi,
Hi,
Kayla.
Kayla. Welcome to the show. We hope you
Thanks for
enjoyed
having me.
your time here.
I might lose my connection a couple times. Winter brings bad Wi-Fi.
Oh, it's like rain in Alabama.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I love it. All right. Holy crap, this episode, you guys.
Wasn't
Yeah.
it cute?
Well, first of all, Daniel Day Kim is back, baby.
Oh yeah.
I could not be happier about seeing an Asian person on my screen. I mean, I love Asians. This is a known fact. But
Like
to
Mickey
see-
Rourke?
No.
He's not Asian. That's a Media Junkyard callback.
It
Sorry,
is a
people.
very, very, very long ago Media Junkyard callback. Very good. God. But boy, it was great to see him strutting his beautiful suit and his uptight attitude.
Yep.
Oh
A
my
precursor for Jin.
God. I know. So funny. And he didn't say others once.
No.
It was so
Oh,
weird.
It's so weird to hear him speak perfect English
yeah.
because I'm just, yeah. I love Jin.
So Fred
Me
is still
too.
suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, right?
Obviously.
Yeah. Have they not
Yes.
thought to get her professional help?
How would they explain it?
I don't know. I'm sure Lauren could lend a hand.
Yeah. Sure.
He can do everything
Well,
else.
you know,
apparently.
it's funny because she's out of her room. She's out of her room and underneath the table, and then, later when, Angel wants Courtney to get back to her place and rest, he asks Fred to take her home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Has
the
she
weirdest
driven?
thing. Maybe they took the bus.
Maybe they
that's-
dropped her off?
If she's scared to come out of her room, do you think you want her on public transportation at all?
No.
Well,
Right,
but
and-
she has a lot of faith in Angel, and so Angel he's bringing her. He knows what he's doing. He's got it under control.
Sure he does. Yeah.
I think she's gonna be like heads over heels in love with Angel. The way that she like beams when he asks her to do something.
Oh, I love her
Yeah.
so much.
Like,
She is so cute.
She
This is true.
Although I think it's weird that Cordelia expected her to get home by herself.
yes.
Like, she's just starting to get out of her room. Let's have her go across town alone.
That's true. Let me have my ghost escort you out the door. Don't worry about it.
That was rough.
What's the worst that could happen?
At that time, were both Gunn and Wesley with Angel? Oh, yes, they were. Yes.
Yeah, they're off killing innocent
Yes, they were.
forces of good demons, apparently. Spoiler alert!
Well-
Angel and the gang killed a bunch of good guys in this episode.
Well, I mean, I think Angel says something here where he pretty much agrees with Steph that you really can't tell them apart anymore. Like, who's good? They should all wear badges.
That's true.
Decoder ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's. I have a couple of bits of trivia here. This episode marks David Boreanaz and Charisma Carpenter's 100th appearances as Angel and Cordy
Wow.
on both shows. Yeah,
Oh, wow, so they had a simultaneous
I guess so, or just
anniversary.
evenly matched. And
Yeah, it is funny how that worked out.
yeah. And this is writer Jeffrey Bell, who is from the X-Files, and in fact, the demon they talk about is the same demon they mention in his episode Alpha,
What?
in season 7, the one with the killer dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of a. But anyway, we'll talk about. Oh yeah, that's right. Alpha. No, that's all I have. Sorry, thought I had more there. But yeah. So Gavin Park, guys.
Yeah.
We did meet him last season in the episode Over the Rainbow, but now Lila's kind of moved up, and Gavin is a bit of a thorn in her side, and
He's the
using his
up-and-comer.
yeah, he's using his real estate skills to bring down Angel.
Yeah.
So, But I love how Cordy, as much as she doesn't like him, just still loves the way he's dressed.
Oh, I know. Well, she can appreciate good taste, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's still
likes
Cordelia
money.
deep down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like that he's doing it that way, though, because Angel knows how to fight evil and the forces and supernatural. Hitting him through that is going to confuse him more. He's going to be like, how do I handle this?
It reminded me of how they finally got Al Capone.
On tax evasion?
Tax
Did
evasion.
Geraldo Rivera take him down?
Oh,
I got confused.
that's enough. Yeah.
How does he make a career on being like a lifelong tool? You know what I mean?
Well, he actually used to be a really good investigative journalist.
Was he really? Like,
Yeah.
really good?
Yeah, like he broke open the case. Was it on Long Island?
Yeah. Staten Island or Long Island?
Staten Island. Yeah, the
And that's how he got
Alirio.
his show?
It was the hospital for the
Oh, the Cropsey things?
well, it featured in the Cropsey documentary.
Ah,
But it was a report on this hospital for the mentally disabled and how the conditions were just vile and horrible.
Wow.
And there were dozens of kids just in their own filth, and just it was terrible. And he actually reported from there, and it was quite jarring. I actually remember seeing that air on TV in the day, and or it was a repeat of it. And he used to be an excellent investigative journalist, and then he got a TV show.
Yeah.
Should have done a podcast.
Isn't he Didn't he have a show where they discovered someone's treasure and they opened it and it found out there was nothing there?
It was
Al Capone's vault.
Okay.
Al Capone's vault. They opened it and it was completely empty.
So we're back. Al Capone, much like the way that
was like an
Gavin
hour-long
Park from
special.
Angel is going to be trying to take down.
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
It was weird later on. Those fumigator guys are there. I thought there was going to be more to that, but they just cut away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought that was odd. Cordy has a vision when she's talking about visions.
Yeah.
That's usually how it works.
My note here is Cordy attended the William Shatner School of Body Acting.
Will they shake the camera or something?
No, where she...
Convulses.
For the audio listeners, that was me impersonating a little bit of William Shatner in the original series of Star Trek whenever someone was doing something to him with their mind. She recoils in pain when Angel tries to help her up. I remember her being in pain last time, so I didn't think anything of it.
Right.
But as she walks past the coffee can designed by the Books for Dummies people, take a look at it, folks. It's really weird. The can of coffee grounds looks exactly like the Books for Dummies logos. She goes into the bathroom, and then we find out when Wesley asks for precision on how many claws. Dun,
Oh, yeah.
dun.
Oh,
That's
definitely
what she
5.
knows. Definitely 5,
Hello?
because, oh my God. Guys, I don't care how resilient you are or how dedicated to a cause you are. You would tell someone this.
Yeah.
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 This part of the episode was really SOD. Like, come on. You don't tell anybody that this is happening?
Well, I think Cordy is, rededicated to the cause and to being Vision Girl, especially since she thinks that Angel wouldn't, she wouldn't be needed if she didn't have the vision. She wouldn't be able to help the team out at all.
Yeah.
So, this
Yeah,
probably
she would.
surprised her a bit, but she's holding off on saying anything.
Which, wouldn't Angel smell the blood?
Yeah.
Yeah, SOD, SOD.
So
It's a little weird because, when this happens, you think that maybe this has been happening for a while and we're first being let in on this. But
Which isn't the premise of the episode.
yeah, this has happened. This is the first time it's happened. So why didn't she freak out more? That's true.
Yeah, that's true. Why didn't she?
Maybe
it's
she didn't want to worry
Cordelia.
the team.
Maybe.
Yeah. I don't
She's
know.
so dramatic, though. You think that she'd have been
She
so
liked them
straight up
fawning
about
over
it.
her.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Agreed.
I mean,
hey, I never knew Gunn was such a homophobe, you guys.
why?
Well, the whole you say dick again, we're gonna have a problem. Dude, relax. Relax.
Yeah, a little I don't know. I
Well,
think
it's
he
a
was
bit of a
worried about it.
stereotype, but
Like,
I
stop
don't know.
saying that word. Just say something else.
Well, then the killer, of course, the punchline is he then says dong.
Yeah.
Because let's make fun of Asian words. Although my
Well,
next note is Big
these guys
Trouble in
come
Little
equipped
Dong.
with wire foo, so
They come equipped with what, Robin?
wire foo.
Yeah. Wire foo is the best. Oh, man.
But
Your
that's,
kind is not welcome here, Robin. Your kind is not welcome here. Yeah,
I do like the fact that this is kind of like sorry?
No, go ahead, please.
Is there a TV going on in the background, by the way? Anybody?
Well, Kim is on a podcast.
No, I don't have my TV on.
Oh, all right, never mind. It could be. It's okay. It's not me.
I don't have anything on
Yes?
in the background.
Guest, do you have a TV on?
There might be one upstairs. I live in
Okay.
the apartment basement.
I understand. Are they watching anything good?
Earlier it was Better Off Ted.
All right.
Is that
must
in
be weird.
relation to Father Ted?
No.
Okay.
No.
I wrote here Big Trouble in Little Dong.
Yeah, it's that and Men in Black. I think they were really trying to evoke the whole Men in
really?
Black. Well,
I
it
was
didn't
really
actually
hoping
say
it was
that.
gonna be the Big Trouble in Little China thing. So,
It could be either.
Wesley, Gunn, or Angel, which one is Kim Cattrall?
Definitely Angel.
Really? I don't know. I think Wesley's looking pretty.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
He's got to get rid of that hair. It is
I
so
know, it's
unattractive.
terrible.
He needs a haircut.
He needs a haircut big time.
He needs to ask for Angel for some hair gel.
or that.
Oh, God, could you imagine Wesley with that hair with hair gel in it? Not cool.
Angel should go up to him and be like, "Yo, Wes, you gelling?"
Wouldn't that be Sandy Rivers?
Our heroes defeat the little old lady and the little old man.
That was a crazy scene.
That was a crazy fight. Wesley pulled a Giles, everyone.
He got knocked out?
Knocked out.
Yeah, and it was like they did not want to show Gunn beating up a little old lady.
No. The little
Or
old lady kept beating
either
him
one
up.
of them.
It doesn't matter. They have no problem showing Angel grabbing a woman by her neck later on in the episode, so that was kind of like...
Yeah.
So
Maybe that was later on, so there.
let's talk about Cordy. I love the fact that Cordy has this new era of maturity, and I would like I said, I was listening to last time's podcast, and Alirio, you said, when did Cordy get so insightful?
Mhm.
And I have a quote here from the Futon critic. He named this episode the 14th best episode of 2001. He says,
Hold
"The
on.
evolution
Why
of-
are we listening to the opinion of someone who criticizes furniture?
Well, he likes to talk about TV too.
Okay, go ahead.
He says the evolution of
know.
Cordelia has been one of the best things about this show as of late, and this episode put out all the stops. Originally a Girl Friday to Angel, it's here we really see how far the character has come in the 5 years we've known her. Thoughts?
I thought she was always insightful, even from the beginning. Just more layers to get through before she let it out.
Yeah, it's interesting though because we have Fred now who's smart but also like really scatterbrained, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then her conversations with Cordy totally acts a lot more mature in response. So.
I think it's kind of like the Tara thing. Like Willow she was the damsel in distress a lot, who needed to be rescued, and by the time Willow had got self-confident enough to take care of herself, they had to add another character who was always in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So Cordy is now capable of and self-confident and whatever.
Yeah, but she also has that inferiority complex that creeps up later.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You know, if I made the visions go away, you wouldn't need me.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'm like your dog.
No, she didn't like that very much.
Well, pretty people do not like to be compared to dogs.
No, we don't, Steph.
Oh, actually, I have a quote from Chris. Her physical acting, like you were commenting on, Alirio. She said the physical manifestation of the visions in this episode were, quote, a little bit more challenging than I had anticipated. But I think she was talking more about like the
makeup,
amount of makeup stuff she had to undertake.
Yeah. Oh, it sounds exciting, Kaila. What is
Something is happening.
I should go tell them to turn it down.
No, it's okay. If they
Okay.
decide to turn on the football game, just let me know what the score is.
Oh, boycotting football, the Vikings lost.
Oh, I know. I was watching two tech reporters that I follow on Twitter berate each other during the game, and when the unexpected happened, it got very quiet. Hey, was that Kumar?
It was.
Yes.
Oh my god, thank you. It's driving me
Totally.
crazy.
Like, for serious.
Calpan,
Cal Penn.
who actually was on Buffy. Can you guys remember when he was on Buffy?
What?
No, I don't remember.
There were no
I remember
people
seeing
on
him
Buffy.
on
You're
Buffy.
bad.
Yeah,
Right?
beer bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
What?
I
He was a
remember
frat
seeing
boy.
him on it, yeah.
He was one of the frat guys.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever. Ones that insulted Xander, my bartender.
Really? Oh, yes, Xander was a bartender. I remember him more as a military guy because of that Halloween episode. More than ever as a bartender. And he was a bartender for, what, at least 4 seconds, yeah? Back to Angel. Holy crap, it's Kumar! What's Kumar doing in Lila's office?
Yeah, I was like, why are they making him dress up like this? Is he going to have
I
a
know, he's wearing
stupid
a
accent?
It's to
This is
hide
gonna
something.
be
He's
so
not even
ridiculous.
from Morocco. What the hell, guys?
And then what? Like, seriously, what was that bringing?
That was
like
like
bubbling
Krang, right?
It's bubbling away under his
It
hat.
was disgusting.
It was hilarious.
It was like Mojo Jojo.
Oh, Jojo! You have to say it properly, Kaila.
Oh,
So
no.
this is a great setup. I mean, Lila just is causing these visions to
Mhm.
hurt Cordy rather than they're interrupting the signal to send their own little messages to her in order to basically get Angel to do a
Was
little
it-
prison break later.
Well, I guess it's obvious, but Wolfram and Hart knew that Cordelia had visions, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess
They
so.
have to.
Can't
Yeah.
remember
And
how.
I'm like, how did they know that?
Didn't she have one when Lindsay was around when they were helping those children?
I have
Oh, probably.
I don't
That was like
recall.
14 years ago that I watched
Mhm.
that.
But sure,
When Cordy
let's
got
go
the
with that.
festering boils, I thought, oh wait, is it Doyle? And it turned out it wasn't Doyle. It was the world's best silent alarm.
nasty
was-
looking demon.
Amazing! It was amazing, amazing, amazing. Fred talks about the energies and how they're just frequencies. Man, I think Fred is just stoned. That's why she's always eating.
I
They're just
believe
not
it.
showing us that she's getting like totally baked. No, but it's hilarious how Wes is like, "That's right, you're a genius," or whatever he said in his British way.
They know that she was studying to be a physicist at that time, right?
Well, I don't know. She was a librarian.
Or-
That's what I heard. You know,
That just-
No, I think she was studying physics or something
which
as
is,
well. She was in
I thought that
college.
she was just a librarian and read something in the book, but I mean,
Okay.
I don't think that's a major spoiler. I mean, what like what a new character was studying is not a big deal. As long as she wasn't trying to stop time to have like the forever orgasm like in that other episode, I think we're okay.
Still working on that.
Seriously, that's still the worst thing ever. I can't believe we watched it. And we podcasted about it. I can't believe we didn't quit right then and there. Oh my god.
Thanks
I
for sticking
forgot
around.
all about that one.
Oh, jeez Louise.
Some good Lorne episodes, though, in that, or moments in that episode.
This is true. And some really great Lorne moments here.
Oh, of course.
He wants to be a Von Trapp, you guys.
Who doesn't?
I think my favorite Lorne moment from this episode is when he goes through all that trouble trying to get the visions, and then right when he's about to tell Angel, Fred just tells Angel right away, and he's like, I kind of wanted to say this.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Fred. No,
She stole his thunder.
Yeah.
She totally stole his thunder. Can I just say how for a show with dubious makeup and effects, the Lorne makeup is fantastic.
Yeah, it looks really
It
good.
is brilliant in all ways that brilliant would qualify. Just really, really, really great. I love it. I love everything
As well
about
as his
it.
wardrobe.
I don't know. I was kind of hoping he'd wear curtains, but
That'd be so awesome.
little lederhosen.
So what
Great.
should we talk about the Angel's little trip to another dimension, or should we talk about the Lila stuff first before we?
Well, hold on. I do
Lila.
want us to talk about. Where is this? Nope, we're good. Yeah, so Cordy got slashed, she got boiled, and she got burned alive.
Burned alive, yeah.
I'm using
That's
boiled
after,
as a figurative thing.
That's after Cal Penn had to figure out his taxes with Lila, but
Yeah, that was really kind of ridiculous. But I guess.
But they always do that.
Yeah.
When they're at Wolfram and Hart, they always bring up like some mundane thing
Yeah.
to do to make
Yeah,
it.
because this is just their job.
Yeah.
Gavin got his computer network to Lila's printer. That was a whole.
Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that inkjet?
Oh yeah.
With the Bondi blue thing? That's amazing. Oh my god. That brings me back, man. That's it. That's all I have. IT nostalgia. Yeah. So, did I understand properly, you guys? Angel was let in by Gavin Park?
Yeah, well, that's what he
Yeah.
said, yeah.
That's...
Yeah.
What?
SOD, man. He's got to get in
Well-
the building.
Well,
And
no,
maybe
but-
it's that fighting between Gavin and oh my
Lila.
gosh,
And Lila.
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 Maybe it's yeah.
Yeah, so what I'm assuming he means is that because Gavin and Lila don't see eye to eye and are competitors for Wolfram and Hart uppity ups, that he was more than happy to let Angel in and confront her.
Oh yeah.
But that seems an odd choice. I'm sure they won't mention this ever again.
Well, it already showed the competition between Gavin and Lila. It already showed that Gavin's already got access to her printer. Might as well get her office too.
First, your parallel port. Then, although no, they probably had USB by then, right?
USB.
And then we find out the truth.
Yeah.
Lila's basically blackmailing or extorting Angel to break someone out of prison, and or else we're not gonna help out Cordy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she really tried to be like, he was like, I'm gonna do this, and you're gonna stop hurting Cordy, and she's just basically like, no, you're just gonna keep working for me.
That was not gonna happen. I knew that
Which
much.
kind of pushed him over the edge a little
At
bit.
the very end, at least, yes. Well, I mean, he does grab her throat, but
Yeah, that's what I
that's
mean.
not really an odd thing. I mean, he is a good guy. She is a bad guy. I mean,
But I remember from other episodes, like they kind of really manhandle her a lot.
Yeah.
Like they always like shake her up. They've always got her like they're grabbing her and pushing her against the wall, like because we know she's bad and all. But I kept thinking they're really rough with her.
I just remembered some manhandling later this season that I'm sure you guys are going to really enjoy. So.
All right. Good.
That's probably what she wants, though. She wants to be treated as one of the guys and just as bad as the boys.
That is true, yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. My second watching of this, I really was watching Stephanie Romanoff's face when they close up on her while Angel's got his back to her and walking away.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like she's like, oh man, should I try this? I'm going to try this. And then when he responds, she's like, yes, like I got him.
Mm-hmm.
She's really trying hard to also stay at the top of both art special projects.
Yeah,
she's holding the power, and she likes that.
Yeah, I like that she also flinched a little bit too when he like right before he grabbed her because she was just like, oh shit, like.
By the way, I'm self-employed.
One step too far.
And I'm totally going to get business cards that say I'm head of special projects.
Of course you are. Don't lose your hand doing that.
Because I have to be. No one else will be. I'm the head of IT, I'm the head of special projects, I'm head chef.
Now, how about being in charge of guarding a prison in another dimension? You know, you got to be able.
We're not there yet. We have to talk about this. This that they do with the key. What the hell, guys?
What does that mean?
Did you try to make all teenage boys laugh while watching that episode? the key gets inserted into the ring.
Hole.
I am the gatekeeper. I am the key master. That was one kinky key.
That was one kinky key.
It then magically turned into a demonic dreidel, everyone.
I say that. That's like a
That's
dreidel.
right. It does look like a dreidel.
Everybody.
What?
I'll play it at the
I
end.
had something on that, but now
I'm going to play the dreidel song at the end, you guys.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, he walks through the dimensional portal with no weapons.
Yeah.
No
that
metal.
Was awesome. He couldn't bring them with him. That was great.
At least they left the key. At least he was allowed to keep the key.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
This is from the script. It says it basically makes it clear that Angel's transport into another dimension should not look derivative. Here's the stage instructions. Angel, armed for bear, steps into the shimmering portal. There's a flashing column of blue light in a totally un-Star Trek-like way. Angel's gone.
That's great.
Well, according to Spike, vampires always have their weapon with them, so he has that at least.
And then
like they had to give Angel a reason to talk to himself, so to establish that he still has the key, so he can still get home after this whole scene, but he has no weapons. So
Yeah.
he starts just basically grumbling to himself, and then he's like, "Oh, it's down here."
And then we meet Skip, everyone.
Yeah.
I hope we meet Skip again because he was awesome.
Skip
Amazing.
His makeup was really awesome too.
until the fight scene when it kind of wobbled like it was rubber.
Yeah.
Or it showed his pants that looked like just pants.
When my
Yeah.
notes said, Skip, is he wearing Dockers? I think Skip was wearing Dockers, you guys. They should have made that more badass. Like at least some leather chaps.
Okay. Okay, here's your special trivia. Robert Hall, special makeup effects artist, says Skip was one of those times we had something like 2 or 3 days to make the suit. He wasn't described in the script that much. Jeffrey, the writer, wrote, "He's the same color of the walls, kind of drab." We basically came up with Skip because we wanted to do something very different from the other demons that had existed on the show before. We didn't want to just do a guy with 2 big horns. We really wanted to do something out there They like the design a lot. I remember staying up
I
till
wouldn't
3.
want to do a guy with 2 big horns either.
I remember staying up till like 3 o'clock in the morning painting the suit. I didn't even know what color it was going to look like or how it was going to be painted until literally a few hours before it went to set. It was one of those things where we brought we put it on David Denman, the actor that plays Skip. We filmed the episode and thought, yeah, it looks kind of neat, but I still didn't think much of it. And then it became this huge hit. I'd love to take credit for it, but I think that it was a wonderful blend of Jeff's writing, David Denman's deadpan performance, and our designs.
Mm-hmm. It's like one of those times when you hit like lightning
No
in a
mention
bottle.
of the pants, huh?
No.
I'm convinced those were just Dockers.
Executive producer David Greenwald says, people are insane for Skip. Not since Angel appeared on Buffy have I seen people go wild for a character like this.
Wow.
I thought he was great.
The commute, it takes about 20 minutes.
I wasn't going to say anything about that, but if Kim really likes him, I'll mention that. I didn't want to,
I want to see more of him.
Guys too hyped up about this character.
Yeah, it was surprising.
He is most famous for playing Roy from The Office.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
And, yeah,
Who's Roy?
that's Roy.
That's Roy.
Which one?
That's Roy.
That
You know,
was
Pam's
what's her
boyfriend.
face's original,
Oh,
fiance.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And
No,
I
I've
just
never
saw
seen
him.
it.
Oh, you would love it.
He was originally named Bob, but they named him after producer Skip Skolnick.
Oh, cute.
Nice.
But what was so great was you expected some, menacing demon,
Yeah.
or you didn't know if Angel would be able to communicate with him. And he was like a nice guy. He was like, yeah, I just got to do
Yeah,
my
well,
job.
the thing is, Skip is a good guy, just like Angel. It's really great. There wasn't this whole, I'm doing this because I have to, There was
Just like, hey.
Hey, sup? Yeah,
Vampire,
all right.
But, like, we're
It's like,
the
you do
powers that
you,
be.
I'll do me.
Yeah, it was great. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the sheepdog and the coyote
Yeah.
from Looney Tunes. I think it's Frank and Ralph.
Yeah.
When they clock
I
out,
love
they're
those
just regular
cartoons.
work buddies, and when they clock in, they're mortal enemies. I love every single one of those. It's still, I think, one of the most brilliant things ever put on media. The relationship between Frank and Ralph on Looney Tunes, and that's what it really reminded me of. It really did. However, points to Angel for recognizing that Skip was about to be murdered,
Yes.
or what have you, and then just pulling him out, knocking him out, and then freeing who I originally thought was played by Ian Somerhalder.
He would have.
Interesting.
He looked a little bit like Ian Somerhalder, but it wasn't.
Nope.
Oh, that would have been
Thank
great.
God. Oh, no.
More about him later.
Now, I think he looks like the guy from the originals. He was in Daniel Gillies. That's who I think he looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not familiar with that show.
It's not very original.
He just looks psychotic to me. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe
menacing.
it's, yeah. Very menacing.
Like, shit's about to go down.
Shit did go down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we have the exchange.
Freaking classic Angel. I mean, this is so awesome.
Can I
this is
skip
the reason
right
why I
to the
watch
part?
Angel.
Can I skip right to the part where Alexis Denisov has the worst phone hand acting ever? That was the most awkward.
What's
That
he
was the
doing?
most awkward.
Phone acting.
The flip phone.
Uh-huh.
And then when he gets the signal, he gives him the good old, yeah, you could do it thing.
Oh.
That was the worst.
I didn't really
It was
notice.
awkward and terrible. Oh,
But
my
awesome.
God. Yeah, that was something else.
I thought you were
That
going to
was
skip
really
to
something
the actual
else.
awesome part.
No, the awesome part is Alexis Denisov. What I didn't appreciate was Gunn driving them.
Why?
I don't know. I don't feel like watching an episode of Driving Miss Wesley. I think Wesley should be driving the car.
I didn't think Angel was in the Daisy position. I was actually just confused. I was like, so he lets Gunn drive the car too? Like, I'm gonna take it easy back here.
So Kumar does his thing.
Uh-huh.
The best part was this psychotic, horrible, burning for eternity guy is being held captive with flimsy rope.
Yeah. That was so creepy, though. The way he was like, I'm sorry to skip back, but the way he's just flailing around silently on fire is so
That was
creepy
alright.
to me.
It was
like,
alright.
That
It was
totally,
alright.
that looks like hell to me.
To Skip, it was probably pretty, like, soothing and hypnotizing, because it's like you're standing there watching Burning Man, and you're like, whoa, you know, like...
Oh, man, it could be worse. He could be an actual Burning Man.
So I was just like,
Well, no, because
That
it
was
was
weird.
like, yeah, I
pretty.
turned... you know, it's only so long that you can listen to, oh, God, stop, please.
Uh-huh.
We kind of mute
Oh. No, my grandpa couldn't stand his dog barking, so he had his voice box taken out.
Oh
my
goodness.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was horrible, but when I
I've
remember
heard
really
dogs have
little.
voice boxes. They bark like the tiniest whisper bark. It's so sad. Sorry, go ahead.
Uh-oh.
No, guest is frozen again. I interrupted guest, and now she's frozen. Freezing our guests, guys.
I think she was offended by the...
I need to know about this dog.
Is the dog okay?
Give me some story.
Did the dog get its bark back?
Probably not,
Just
you
like-
guys.
Just like Stella.
The two bots.
There she
with
is.
Hi, Kaila. Sorry, I interrupted you and then you froze. So what happened to this dog? We need to know.
What kind of dog was it?
It was. Oh gosh, I can't see. I think it was a yellow
miniature
lab.
golden doodle?
No, I was like 4 last time I saw him. His name was Tuffy, and I just remember because he wasn't allowed to be at the dinner table, I guess. So he would always bark. So my grandpa had his voice box taken out, and when we would eat dinner, he would sit at the door and constantly bark, but we could never hear it. So, yeah.
It's sad. Poor Tuffy.
Saddest story I've ever heard.
He really had it roughy.
Womp, womp, womp.
Hey, we just lost a viewer. I think because of my
So now we're down
Sorry.
to
Nope,
what,
I'm
3?
out.
joke. So
So-
the exchange happens with a flimsy
Yeah.
white robe.
With Lindsay Whiterobe?
With
Did you
the
say?
flimsy,
Flimsy
white robe.
robe.
The rope.
Oh.
No, the rope.
Oh, okay.
It's like that's supposed to hold the psycho.
I think he's just patiently waiting for him to be handed over. He's
And how is
just
this guy
very
not-
happy.
How does this guy not have any burn marks on him?
Dimensions.
I guess so. He did when they were there. He's kind of like soot covered.
He was
and
just
then,
covered in soot, which made me think he was Ian Somerhalder.
At this time, I think that no, that's not right. Never mind. Go on.
So Lila insists that this is just business, whatever, and then Angel walks away and then grabs a rebar and throws it through
Oh,
through
amazing.
the car through Kumar's head.
He killed Kumar! That bastard!
Amazing.
Such a badass.
Amazing.
Because Angel has to do something to get back at Wolfram and Hart for playing him. So he
Well, he
was
also has to guarantee Cordy's safety.
yeah.
This
Get
ain't
rid of
happening again.
Brainiac.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Lila won't go around and do this again. That crazy biatch.
I think the word you're looking for is biatch.
No, I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to steal someone's quote. So I was like, oh.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And then we have our nice little bonus scene at the end of the episode. A little follow-up from last week's. Last week we were talking. Darla got the address of a shaman.
You
and now we
skipped something super important.
Skip.
Yeah, Cordy thanks Angel by preparing him a meal.
Eggo waffles.
And let me tell you right now, as an expert Eggo waffle guy, those Eggos are seriously underdone. And then we meet Indian Kenobi. Because she says that he's her only hope, see? And then I made a joke with Obi-Wan Kenobi.
We got it. So it was kind of weird because, like, I don't know, like, how is it possible that she's pregnant?
It'll be explained some way, I'm sure. I can't remember, but...
I didn't ask my question.
Well, how come she's pregnant, yo?
Because SOD. And we get a little bit of verification. In the last podcast, you guys were like, "Oh, what if it's somebody else's baby?" Darla, at least Darla thinks that it's Angel's.
Yes.
And she's here to.
Well, it depends on who she goes to visit next week.
That's true.
Guys, can you imagine if it's Wesley's kid?
Oh, gosh. That would be fantastic.
Oh, wait a second. Are they going to do a How I Met Your Father?
No.
Take like a bunch of seasons, and then
That
we're going to
show
get
got
really
canceled.
disappointed?
It didn't get picked up. Did you know that they actually did a pilot for How I Met Your Father?
No.
Yeah.
Really?
It was really bad. They're like, I don't think so.
Have you met Fred? So Darla's trying to actually terminate this pregnancy, and
yeah, because she's like, she doesn't even know if it's like if it's gonna be human in quotations, vampire-esque, or if it's gonna be some grotesque demon that's coming out of her.
It's going to be a baby. It's going to be a grotesque demon that comes out of her.
Oh, God.
They are grotesque.
the shaman says something
Let me tell you, they are all demons.
Especially 17 years later.
When they drive into other people's vehicles.
Yes.
Oh, I'm still doing that at 25.
I mean, like, today we were going to Walmart, and she was going in to get something. I said, give me some of those, what are those things called? They're chocolate, and they're like wafer things, but they're round, cylinder-shaped. Pure, something's pure.
Oh, the spirulina.
Okay, but okay, those.
Mm-hmm.
And she forgot them. And she, like, apologized profusely to me. Turn around, Mama, I will go back and get... I'm like, this is what you apologize for me, to me for? I mean, you talk to me, you know, you treat me like that. This is what you apologize for.
Oh, sorry.
I can't believe it.
Isn't that funny? They really choose their battles quite weirdly.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I have a 6-year-old who doesn't eat her lunch and then comes home at the end of the day and is biting everyone's head off. And we try to explain, you need to eat something. And she's just screaming at us that, no, she's not in a bad mood. Oh, my God. Child, just eat something.
I can imagine that.
Oh, boy. She's just like me. It's terrible. Terrible. Remember Comic-Con, guys, and I was hungry? It
We were
taken
all
too long
hungry.
to pick a restaurant. I was such a bitch.
We all were.
Oh, man. So, yeah, Darla's totally going to have, like, some bitchy teenager directly out of the womb. Directly.
I actually have a pretty classic Tim Minear, friend of the show, Tim Minear quote here.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
All about this. When asked whose idea Darla's pregnancy had been, Tim Minear recalled that the discussion involved himself, David Greenblatt, and Joss Whedon, while the trio was walking near Santa Monica Pier. We were saying, it was great last year. We brought Darla back in a box. I said, let's bring something back in Darla's box.
Oh, God.
Joss stopped and said, you know, we really can. And that's how that happened.
Power,
Word according to Tim Minear.
hungry, maniacal, creative types, man.
Hey, if you control a universe...
I know, right? And if it's named after you.
How old is Joss Whedon?
I don't know.
He doesn't
50
age.
maybe?
He doesn't age.
No, Tim
Sorry.
Rainier's the one who said, let's bring something back in in Darla's box.
No, but I'm just thinking, how old was he when he created this world, and it's lasted for?
He's 51.
So crazy.
Um,
I gotta start writing my epic story.
I refuse to write it down.
I have one last trivia here, and this is from Amy Acker. And she's talking. The girl that plays Fred. She's talking about how Fred talks, and she says, "The long rambling speeches are actually the most fun things to do. It's so much easier if I have a whole page of just babbling about something than if you're in a 5-page scene where you have one line somewhere in the middle of it. For some reason, if I'm just babbling and talking about stuff, I get so excited about the challenge of learning it that it's like all I want to work on in an episode. It's always fun when you go in there and do it right the first time and everyone's like, oh my god, how did you do that? The challenge of it makes you want to be able to do it really well. I've always liked having them. At first it seemed like I had that in every episode. I would have at least one time where I would go off on some tangent that had nothing to do with anything except in my own mind. So look forward to that.
Excellent. Yeah. Hey, feedback time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think I have an email from Heidi. Heidi says, it's Jin, but more evil.
Jin was never evil.
Just misunderstood.
Yeah, I suppose. She's wondering if she can do quotes on this podcast, guys.
No.
No?
Just like potential guest. Same rules.
Sorry, no, you can't do quotes, so let me skip over that part. Maybe I'll steal one of your quotes, Heidi. No, I wouldn't do that. Oh, Heidi, you picked my quote. For reals.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You're going to open up the floodgates, everybody will be stealing our quotes.
Heidi continues. That reveal of Cordy's stomach with the claw marks is really good. The visions have really taken a turn for the worse, and I don't think aspirin is strong enough for that. Lots of familiar. It was authentic aspirin. Lots of familiar faces in this one. Kumar, he floats and has been scalped, but he wears a fez. Before they were cool. I'm going to get a lapel pin that says "Sight of Good." Oh yeah, the lapel pin thing was hilarious. I think Angel should take Skip home and give him a new job. He seems like a good worker, and he's willing to commute. Plus, he'll probably be fired now. I swear that pun was not intended. Lila won't be able to play that card again. What do you think the guy who Angel saved did to be put in that maximum security prison? What kind of consequences do you think there will be? Yeah, so what do you guys think he did before I continue with her email?
Oh gosh, no clue.
Well, I certainly asked me and Kim. I think he probably murdered the younglings.
The younglings? Okay.
Yeah, he probably murdered the younglings.
That's probably it.
And what do you think the consequences might be, Kim?
What if it's Lila's son?
What?
What if it's Lila's son?
That's Lila's son?
I think so, because why else would she want to bring him? I
He's
have
an
no
important
idea.
Client. He got into his own limo.
I
He
have
didn't
no
get into her
idea.
limo. Kumar was in her limo.
He's probably got some weird, strange powers that, like, I have no idea. Like, he can probably just, like, take everyone out with a single, whatever, glare, touch, I don't know, flash of light he can, shoot out of his hands. Who knows? She wants to isolate him. I have no clue. I really don't know what's going on.
I think the consequences will be that Angel will get 2 demerit points.
From what?
From the powers that be for helping out the evil side.
I'm looking forward to revisiting the consequences with you guys.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear it.
Heidi continues. We get another short scene with Darla. What do you think she's going to give birth to? Looks like she's on her way to Angel now. Until next time, Heidi. Yeah, we said Little Demon.
Is it gonna be like Twilight, where she's giving birth to the baby and it's like eating its way out of her vagina?
What's with Twilight?
Oh my god.
Tomas writes, "Greetings, insert acronym here."
Kelly Joe, we still need your help.
Is Kelly Joe even listening?
She better be.
First off, a thought about last week's episode. Am I the only one who finds Darla's vampire transformation in the last scene to be completely terrible? I know Robin mentioned something about them having to change the format of the video, which I guess might affect some visuals, but the rest of the episode looks fine. It's just that final transformation where her face looks bent in a completely different... End of sentence, period. Okay. Anyways, on to that vision thing. No complaints about the effects in this one. I think all the cuts, burns, and disgustingness on Cordelia looks great. The firebox at the end, and especially the portal effect, were really cool too. I guess the spinny portal-making device animation didn't look entirely right, but besides that 3-second shot, I give big props to the effects people. I remembered this episode being really dark and depressing, so I was happy to find several laughs throughout the episode. Fred's forking was great, as well as...
Come on!
He didn't quote it. He didn't say the quote. As well as the absolutely wonderful scene with Skip, the badass demon commuter. Although I have to say I was a bit distracted by his very casual, chilling on the couch type pants that the cameraman was desperately trying not to catch on film. Overall, I really liked this episode, besides a few scenes here and there that felt a bit rushed, and the fact that Angel actually goes along with Lila's obviously evil plans instead of, I don't know, just punching her in the face repeatedly until she agrees to stop torturing his friend.
Yeah.
At least he came to his senses at the end and got rid of the brain dude. Firebox dude could be a problem, though. That's all I got for now. Looking forward to the next episode. Razzle dazzle, Tomas.
Thank you, Tomas.
Dazzle.
Thank you very much.
Amazing.
Hey, Alirio, I don't know if you're at all prepared for this. No, you're probably not.
What's up?
There was this voicemail that Paul Mackey left for us while we were away, and it's pretty funny.
Oh yeah, ages ago, right?
Ages ago.
I'll put it in right now.
That's what
and
she said.
We're back. Wow, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
That was before we lost our number.
Yep. He missed us. Or he didn't, or nobody told him. I have a feeling it's just nobody told him.
Yeah, I think maybe nobody told him what was going on. Poor Paul. Yeah. Thanks for your feedback, everyone.
Yay.
Are we ready to rate? Do we have any more points or fun facts, Robin?
I don't think I have anything worth really pausing the show over for me to look for. I think I got it all.
Great. Alrighty. I think it's time for us to rate the show.
All right.
So, hey guest, what rating would you give this show?
I would give it 8 out of 10 scaly backs.
Awesome.
Nice.
So you liked it?
I loved it.
Pretty cool. Kim?
I also liked it. I thought it was a pretty neat episode. You see the relationship between Cordelia and Angel. What else did I like about it? I don't know. I don't really like Lila all that much, but she's good for plot development, I guess.
But isn't that the point? We're not supposed to.
Yeah, we're not supposed to like her, so she's doing a really good job, I suppose. But so I don't know. When I see her face, I'm just like, ugh, her again. I think that's what I'm supposed to do.
Could be worse. It could be Kate.
Hey, I like Kate better than Lila.
Really?
What?
Yes.
You're all set, right? So,
Sorry, Kayla, I think you're breaking up again. It's all like you said. Wow.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I give it. Skip was the best part. I want to see like an entire series dedicated to him. He's so great.
Skip was a prison guard and how he's glad to.
Yeah, I hope that he does make another appearance, even if it is like just one more, like a season and a half away. But I think it would be great. I could give it 8 out of 10 Burning Mans. I really enjoyed it.
Burning Nice.
Well, I like it. I think the brain looks terrible.
Yeah.
Especially, I'm so used to looking at awesome brain molds on a zombie.
You've been spoiled.
Yeah. What else was I gonna say? There was something else. Oh god. All I know is I really liked it. It's cute. I give it 8.5. 8 out of 10.
Whoa. Any further down you want to go?
8 out of 10. Demon slacks.
Nice. I really enjoyed this episode for multiple reasons. I thought Fred was adorable. I thought Gunn was, again, not just a horrible stereotype, although the little bit of homophobia wasn't too good. I really enjoyed the kung fu fighting.
Yes!
The discreet ninja from the ceiling silent alarm was fantastic.
I forgot to mention that.
This episode was very, very funny. And it wasn't trying to be a comedy episode. It had charm, it had wit. I enjoyed that. Skip, for me, is, I think, close to the epitome of a Whedonverse character. I think that that's a very, 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 very awesome thing. The whole thing I described before of reminding me of Ralph and what have you. I keep forgetting the names. Is just great. So I'm going to give this episode an 8 out of 10 Dockers. Is what I'm going to give this episode.
I love Angel, and again, Heartthrob was a pretty good opener to the season, but I think that Vision thing was really great, and yeah, it was really funny, and I it still provided Angel with some great times to be a badass and also to be fun, not much else to say. I'm looking forward to so much more stuff that this episode kind of hints at. So I'm going to give it. I guess since it was better than Heartthrob, I'll just move it up a 0.5. So I'll say 8 as well. 8 out of 10. Non-linear thoughts.
So we each of us gave it an 8, so that averages out to
8.
8.
I am kind of worried though about Fred because, like, I think now we're. How do I say this? She's endearing now, but I think too much of it will lead me to just be like, okay, I'm over this chick now, you know? I think she'll be encroaching into like Anya territory. So I liked Anya, and I ended up really liking her in the end. But
when she died, you cruel.
No. Spoiler alert. But I mean, like,
yeah, sorry if you're listening to us in order. Shit.
But I mean, like, in the sense that she says dumb things and really outlandish things because that's her character development for the easy laugh, you know? And I hope that doesn't happen with Fred.
Yeah, but she's not like saying things like just like the inappropriate comment to just replace Gordy.
I know, but she'll be spitting out some batshit crazy babbling, and then it's just gonna be like, oh, there's Fred being Fred again, you know. So I hope it doesn't become I hope it doesn't become that.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's just
take her in, Loli is
Yeah.
only the second episode. She's a part of the main cast, so I mean, I just hope you don't get too tired of her.
I know. Two episodes in. Like,
Yeah, I know. You're like, oh, I'm really worried. Concentrate on Wesley's hair, maybe.
That's great.
even worse.
Well, that's what we thought of the episode. You can tell us, dear listeners, what you thought by sending us an email to.
RedemptionCast@gmail.com.
What was that?
that a cat?
died?
Was that a cat?
Yeah, she jumped on her cat bed. She's okay.
Should do something about that
Hey,
voice
Kim,
box.
do you want to do that again? You can send us an email at.
RedemptionCast@gmail.com. That was me that
You can
time.
join the Facebook group, facebook.com/group/potentialcast. We're not renaming the group. Also, follow us on the Twitter @RedemptionCast. Go to redemptioncast.blogspot.com to manually download the episodes like it's the late 90s, or you can subscribe to the podcast by searching for us on any podcatcher or directory, like you know how to do a search. That would be awesome. Also, fine folks, if you're watching this YouTube video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, because apparently that's what we're supposed to say on YouTube. Give the video a thumbs up, everyone, and that'll be great.
Yo, add it to a playlist.
Add it to a playlist, bro. I think it's time for quotes, and we're going to let the guest go first. Guest, go! Quote!
Okay, I have it written down so I say it right. I had this auntie who used to get this nasty, crusty stuff on her back every summer. Turns out she was allergic to shellfish. That was helpful.
That was pretty awesome. Kim?
Time to go visit Daddy.
Oh.
Steph?
You're a remarkable man, Angel. Yeah, and you're an evil bitch.
My turn. I mean, there's only so many, oh my god, the pain, please make it stop, so you can listen to before it starts to bug the crap out of you.
I suppose it's one of the unwritten laws of being a dick. A sleuth, a gumshoe, a Sherlock. All I know is you use the word dick again, we're going to have a problem. So what's the name of this place anyway? Van Hua Dong.
Should be up here on the left.
See, I think Gunn.
It's funnier when you said it, Robin.
Thank you.
Oh,
See, I took it
I
that Gunn
leaned
was
on the dong, that's probably why.
yeah.
As one does.
I took it that Gunn was thinking that he was being called a dick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Like this is
I'm
this
just
is the
racist.
law.
Never mind.
This is one of the unwritten laws of being a dick. So
Mhm.
we're all dicks. Anybody want to do Heidi's quote?
I've been forking with gun.
That's my
Because I'm a
dad's
dick.
favorite quote.
Who knew
Awesome.
William Shatner could sing?
This is the time of God.
Also liked, hi, you know you're not supposed to be here, right?
He's
That
so
was
casual about it.
perfect.
That was so great.
So perfect, because you're
That's
expecting
exactly
him
how
to go,
Demon and he really react. That's really
Okay.
how one of these people. You know you're not supposed to be here. Like, get out of here. Instead of like wasting the energy, That's great. All right. Well, hey, Kaila, thank you so much for joining us. Do you have anything you want to plug?
No, not at all. I'm just
Wow.
getting into the podcasting stuff, so nothing as of yet.
Well, enjoy, and
But, yeah.
hopefully you can maybe come on to the show again in a later year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to, especially a faith episode, I'm hoping.
Oh,
Yeah.
there better not be any more Faith episodes.
Think Faith is gonna come back?
There better not be any more Faith episodes, you guys.
Even if they mention her, I'm good.
Hey, give me a reason to play my Faith song again.
Thought we were done with her.
Wesley Wyndham Price.
All right, everyone. On that bombshell, what's on the slate for next time, Robin?
Yeah, next time on Angel, Season 3, Episode 3, That Old Gang of Mine.
Ooh, I wonder if Spike will be there.
predictions. No, it's probably about a gun and the fact that he used to be in a gang.
No, I think it has something to do with Spike, Drusilla, and Darla. That'd be great.
It's a Faith episode.
No, it's not. Stop it. Check it out. Can't do it.
Yuck.
Yuck indeed. All right. Thanks everyone for listening, watching,
Anyway.
/ downloading, all that jazz. Be good. Be safe. And I love you, Paris. And baby.
Namaste.
And everybody else. Goodbye, everyone.
Oh, wow.
Bye. Salut et namaste.